All right, everyone, welcome to this weekend / full moon Sidereal Astrology Horoscope. I'm going to go ahead and do this for Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, and the weekend. For simplicity, I'm going to take the weekend off to spend time with my family. But I'm going to go ahead and go through everything as normal, and if you have any questions, do comment down below. This is for Sidereal Astrology. If you are new to this type of astrology, do check the description down below because the signs are different. And yeah, we got a full moon in Gemini here on Christmas Day. So let's go ahead and analyze this first, and then we'll look at the aspects for the weekend. So basically what we have here is a illumination of the more social and interactive aspects of life. Gemini, the twins, is about essentially synergy, right? So we become aware of our own thoughts, our own viewpoints on things, because this is the synergy within self, but also between us and other. It's the first air sign, so it's very social in that regard. So energies could be quite high during this time, especially in regards to maybe socializing, wanting to learn, wanting to read perhaps, maybe do some writing, and there can be a lot of insight through this. Now, this full moon is going to be trining up to Neptune, which is actually quite nice. Could be quite easy going, in fact, in general. Very supportive here with this. And this is particularly involving being our true self. Neptune in Aquarius is about accessing that true self, giving, sharing, and really being other-oriented. And that compassion, specifically with groups and anything community-related, can be very supportive during this time. Now, in terms of, we have this square now between the full moon and Jupiter here in Leo, and Jupiter is actually right on the cusp between Leo and Virgo. So the energy with this is it's been quite expansive for the self-expression. At least maybe we're learning a lot about how we're expressing ourselves, about our interests, our creative pursuits, and things like that. So that's very much heightened with this. Now, because it is a square, we do want to bring extra attention to the self-expression and creative aspects of it, of life in general, and our viewpoint of our interests, but usually it comes across as very benefic. So it just needs balancing in terms of, watching any over extremes usually with Jupiter in regards to our self-expression, and I think with that awareness, it does keep everything nice and balanced. Now, because Jupiter is very close to Virgo, he is about to go retrograde before he actually enters the constellation. There's a little bit of that Virgo energy. So here I think we are learning a lot about the importance of self-improvement and the importance of giving and contributing on the more day-to-day level, perhaps through our work or what have you. So that's going to be more going into 2016, but I would say a little bit of both. Specifically, though, the Leo energy, especially because Jupiter has been transiting Leo for quite some time. So that's the full moon in a nutshell. The sun is in Sagittarius, so the balance really is understanding how to apply spirituality. This is a big part of this axis. It's the axis of understanding. In Sagittarius, we become aware of what's possible. We see the overarching perspective and that spiritual perspective on life. And so, bringing that into the more daily sphere. Gemini is about our immediate environment and the rational, practical aspects of how to apply these possibilities, how to apply these philosophies in a very real way. So illumination, and I think the high point will certainly be this full moon on Christmas, really illuminating what's important to us in terms of the social aspects and how we really view life in general. So let's go and look at the transit graph. We have quite a few aspects this weekend, as you can see here. I'm not going to go through all the lunar aspects, but they are here if you do want to see them. Let's go and start with Friday, which will be Christmas Eve. This is going to be Venus sextiling up to Jupiter here, which is actually very benefic. Two benefics contacting each other could be very good for the relationships, for the simple pleasures, enjoying the simple things in life. The moon will still be in Taurus for most of the day here too, so really enjoying that good meal, relaxation, and friends, and really being in the company of others here. It could be very, very nice, very supportive. Good for that self-expression as well with Jupiter and Leo. Now on Christmas Day, we do have that full moon, and Mercury will be trining up to Jupiter, so communications could be quite buoyant, quite expansive. Again, great day for discussing philosophy, spirituality, what's possible in life, maybe doing that writing, communicating, etc. Not only from that full moon in Gemini, but also Mercury trining up to Jupiter. Very good overarching view of life in general. Could be very good socially as well. Now, Uranus just so happens to be going station direct during this time. This will be going into Saturday as well. So here there's a shift. Here with, I think, us learning the importance of spirituality because Uranus is in Pisces. So there is this new understanding of spiritual freedom right? By going with the flow, by having faith and trust. There's a tremendous freedom in that. And we're all learning some sort of new shift, new lesson with that, I feel like, over these next couple of weeks as Uranus does gain momentum. But it could be a shift, Christmas Day at the nighttime, or, even maybe the morning of Saturday, in terms of how we can have more freedom in our life in general, probably by having that faith and trust and going with the flow. So that's going to be those 2 days. And then Saturday, we do have Venus sextiling up to the North Node. It's been very nice aspects all week. And here with this one, we can enjoy the life path stuff quite a bit, actually. So the North Node's been in Virgo, so this is all about that self-improvement, that growth that perhaps we've been doing for about the past 2 years, that very grounded spiritual growth, but on the daily level. And so it could be quite enjoyable for anything involving health, diet, routine, taking care of anything on that daily environment. But in either case, too, there could be something shifting with relationships with Venus and Libra in terms of our life path, because it could be a very social weekend. So something new really opening up some sort of door or gate with our life path direction in general. Now on Sunday, we do have this Mercury trining up to the North Node. So here, good for those communications. Again, very good weekend for all this social, intellectual stuff. And here with the North Node, could be something tangible, could be something we learn as a result of all this that is directly related to our direction in life. And so it could be very easy to work with, could be something in particular, could just be having that more practical understanding of life. But in either case, it is very good for the life direction. All right, so I hope you guys have a fantastic weekend. Merry Christmas, and I'll see you guys all on Monday. Take care.